Hello everybody, and welcome back to my second video on this channel and our second episode of our Road to Rank series. Today we are going to be using a Palafin based team created by a Pokemon player called Nekura. The team is based around Palafin holding the Choice Band, obviously with the 0 to Hero ability. It has Flip Turn, Jet Punch, Wave Crash, Ice Punch, and it has Stereotype of Water just to ensure that it's hitting even harder. Next on this is Corviknight with the Flying Terror type. It has Brave Bird, U-Turn, Taunt, Roost, and the Rocky Helmet for its item. We have Clodsire with Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Yawn, and Recover, and Water Absorb as well. We have Hydreigon, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon with the defensive Steel type Terra, and wearing the choice specs. We have Sylveon with the Fire type Terra type, purely defensive, with Hyper Voice, Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, and Quick Attack, as well as the Assault Vest. And as was the same with our team in the previous episode, we have Meowscarada with Focus Sash, running Flower Trick, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Low Kick. I have played a couple of matches with this team, and honestly, I really enjoy it. There are some Pokemon I don't think I have used yet. I don't think I've gotten around to using Corviknight. I don't think I've gotten around to using Sylveon, even though it is our defensive wall. And yeah, we will get into the first match. We are going to be playing against Shelldew. Shelldew has Great Tusk, Clodsire, Dragonite, Dondozo, Fluttermane, and what looks to be Iron Moth, but could also be... No, it's definitely Iron Moth. So we're going to bring Palafin. I'm going to bring Clodsire. We're gonna... I think... Clodsire has Poison, which makes Sylveon a little bit undesirable. We could, in fact, bring our Corviknight. The only weakness he would have is honestly that Iron Moth if it has any fire moves, but we're going to go with Corviknight and we're going to lock that in and we're going to see how this goes. Going to see the Iron Moth lead, and that is such a nice shiny. And okay, so we are going to Flip Turn out. That's going to do a lot of damage to whatever he wants to bring in. Discharge. Oh, I did not count on him outspeeding. That should have just been a hard swap. That is not good for us. That was a foolish play. I'm gonna go into Clodsire. I forgot that the Iron Moth, like the Iron variants, are all, I think, mostly electric types. Or carry electric moves, because I play Scarlet. I don't have a lot of experience with the iron Pokemon. So we're gonna go for an Earthquake. And he is withdrawing his Iron Moth. We are seeing him go out into Dragonite. Not ideal for us, because he's gonna have... yeah, it's a flying type. It's not gonna have an effect. So we're just gonna set up Stealth Rocks and then get out of here. I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Dragon Dance. We do not like that. We don't like that at all. But unfortunately, Clodsire is not going to be able to do anything else aside from it. So we're going to go into Corviknight. At least into a point. I'm going to assume that we're gonna be seeing the normal Terror type and Extreme Speed come out on this Dragonite. I love Corviknight Shiny so much, it's so good. Yeah, there is the Terrestrialization, but that doesn't make sense for Dragon Dance. Yep, no, he's going into normal, so we're going to see normal Terror boosted Extreme Speed come off. Which I think is now just going to sweep our entire team. And for some reason, assumed that would do much more, considering it's Dragon type. It's Dragonite with Dragon Dance set up, and honestly, I am going to do Brave Bird. Not Brave Bird, U-turn. And now I am terroring, but I want to protect this Corviknight. And we're going to bring Clodsire back in. For some reason assumed he'd be a choice of some form. Now we know he isn't. So yeah, we're going to go into Clodsire. I'm a little bit happier with that choice now that I've seen Thunder Punch. And I don't think that he's going to particularly want an Earthquake. We see Extreme Speed come off. Clodsire is bulky, should eat it. It takes one. We can see Earthquake come off. Oh, but that does not do enough. Tiny bit of HP restored by the Black Sludge. Unfortunately, Clodsire is going to go down, which isn't ideal. I think this is the end, because, yeah, unless I would expect just Dragonite to go for a Thunder Punch, he knows that my last Pokemon is weak to it, so I would highly expect him to go for a Thunder Punch and just take out Corviknight. Yeah, and that's the end of match 1. Unfortunately, we do lose. Not a great start to Season 4, and not a great start to this team. I will see you all in the next match. So, into our second battle, and our opponent has Zoroark, Lucario, Dondozo, Baxcalibur, Mousehold, and Screamtail. I haven't actually seen much in the way of Zoroark. We're going to bring Palafin, in the first. We don't particularly want to bring Sylveon because of Lucario and I assume Bullet Punch, but Sylveon does also do a lot of the Excalibur and the Zoroark. So I am really hoping that we don't end up getting matched up against Lucario, and I think I'm going to bring Hydreigon. Actually, I'm going to bring Meowscarada for the Dondozo. And for the Focus Sash, basically. So we're going to lock that in. And we'll see what our opponent brings for us. Alright, into the battle we go, and leads with Screamtail. I don't think Screamtail outspeeds, so we're gonna go for flip turn. He does outspeed and he gets Stealth Rock off. Not ideal, but not a massive issue because none of our team are particularly weak to rock. Flip turn gets some chip damage off, and now we will have Hero Form Palafin, which we love. We love the Hero Form Palafin. We are going to bring in Sylveon because it has super effective Shadow Ball, and it's tanky, so we're gonna go with Shadow Ball. Oh, we see the light screen brought up. I don't have anything which has Break, unfortunately. Honestly, I don't use a lot about with the Paradox Pokemon, so I don't really know much about either the Iron Form Paradoxes from Violet or the Ancient Forms from Scarlet. I don't know a lot about them. We see Excalibur come in, Shadow Ball goes off, does a tiny bit of damage. We're going to do Hyper Voice. We're going to use Hyper Voice on this. But we are going to see the Terra type. I don't know what Terra type Excalibur wants to go to. It goes into the ground Terra type. Okay, so I'm really glad that we didn't use the Fire Terra type that Sylveon has, because that would have killed, whereas now we get a Pixelate Hyper Voice, but it doesn't do much. I'm going to just accept that Sylveon's going down. We're going to use Quick Attack. The worst of the priority moves. But he goes for Ice Sharding because he's faster. It's a crit! We have a... Obviously didn't matter, but... So we're going to go back into Palafin because everything that Palafin's got right now is super effective. And honestly, I think what we're gonna do is I think we're going to use Jet Punch because I don't particularly want a lot of recoil damage going in for Palafin. I don't think a lot of things are going to want to take that. We're back into Screamtail. Yeah, that almost takes out Screamtail. So we're going to Terra up, we're going to Jet Punch again because of priority, just get rid of this thing. Honestly, I don't know why I found it as menacing as it has been, but it's a little bit of an annoyance is the Screamtail. So, just because it will make all of our water moves a little bit stronger, and I don't know what Pokemon he has in the back. That's why I have Terrors right now. So what Pokemon is he going to bring out? I think that is Dondozo. Not ideal for us. We're going to flip turn into which I expanded. So we're going to just hard swap into Meowscarada, because I have no clue what Dondozo wants to do, but I know that at least 2 Flower Tricks should take out, unless an ice move. We have Yawn come out. Okay, I'm quite glad that we swapped out. We're going to get 1 Flower Trick off, and then I'm going to take Meowscarada out so that Yawn doesn't actually put Meowscarada to sleep. Yeah, so it's a 2-hit KO. Oh, it's crit. Okay. We have Fisher going off. Excuse me. Fisher just hit? Ah, that's not cool. Okay, but at least we have wasted away the light screen, which doesn't really impact anymore. Okay. I don't entirely know how much we're gonna do against this Dondozo. I think in hindsight I would have much rather had Clodsire on this team over Sylveon for more hazards and Earthquake, but we're going to go with Wave Crash. It is the most powerful move, and even though we will have Recoil, hopefully it will be at least some form of damage. Oh, that's good damage, but we are hurt by the rocket. That might kill us. Okay, so you see Yawn coming out again. We're gonna go with another Wave Crash because we're choiced, and I can't even swap out anymore because Palafin is my last Pokemon. So there's a solid chance that we die to honestly just Recoil. Didn't actually believe that Dondozo would be this much of a menace, but either way, Palafin is now also asleep. He does survive Recoil, but he does fall asleep, and that is unfortunate because it means that I can't remember what his last Pokemon was. Of course it's the Excalibur. So we're hoping for first time wake up. Nope. Okay, so he wins. That Dondozo was an absolute menace to me. Yeah, there's the Earthquake. There's Palafin goes down, but I wasn't expecting that Dondozo to be as much of a menace. Yeah. Okay, that's 2 losses. Not a great start for us. On to match 3, and our opponent has Corviknight, Hydreigon, Asmorel, Mimikyu, Goldengo, and Meowscarada. Actually, a similar team to the one we were using in the last episode, but somehow I know who this team is. I assume Goldengo comes out. Meowscarada. That was a bad plan. I forgot that Mimikyu had Fairy type. That was unfortunate. We're gonna go with Sucker Punch because it's priority. Meowscarada has 1 HP. Well, Shadow Snake takes out. Obviously, wasn't gonna try and save the 1 HP. Oh, it's Life Orb Mimikyu. That's what that did so much. So I'm gonna bring out Cool Knight. Just take damage. Meowscarada come out. So we're going to go for the U-turn still to get the Palafin, but I think, yeah, he's going to knock off my Rocket Helmet. He's going to take Rocket Helmet damage first. So yeah, U-turn, fortunately, it's going to be worth. We're going to Terra just to see whether or not we can make this powerful enough to actually get a 1-hit KO. But I don't think it will. I think it'll be a 2-hit. Oh, it is a 1-hit KO. Fantastic. So that's our first win for the day. And honestly, the team worked really, really well there. Okay. I will see you all in the next battle. And on to our fourth and final team. We see Mimikyu, Dragonite, which I assume is normal extreme speeding Dragonite. We see King Gambit, which I honestly don't know much about. We see Clodsire, we see Garganacl, and we see Iron Bundle, which is going to be an absolute menace because that thing is stupidly fast. So we're going to bring Palafin first. I think we're also going to bring Meowscarada. And this is... I think we are going to bring... Sylveon. I think it's quite a physically invested team, so I think our physical wall will be quite good for that. But we'll see who they actually bring. Okay, we are going to see the Garganacl come out. It's not going to enjoy a flip turn because of super effective. We'll see how much damage it does. I was kind of expecting the hard switch out. That would be my guess as to what happens here. Oh, no, we see Protect. Absolutely forgot Protect was even a thing, but because of Protect flip turn isn't going to go off. Unfortunate, but we'll just try to do the exact same thing again. So either Garganacle's going to go for double Protect, or going to go for, or just hard swap out. Oh, that does about a third, which is pretty decent damage. And the next time Garganacle meets Palafin, it's going to be in its hero form. But we're going to bring out Meowscarada, because we know it's guaranteed not to one-shot. We see Substitute come out. That's an interesting choice. And we see that it is leftovers. Yeah. So we're gonna go with Flower Trick. Probably my strongest move there. We're gonna see Protect come out again. Okay, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But again, I don't think there's anything really Garganacle can do. He's just trying to stall to get back up to green. Doesn't work. He's in orange still. He's at probably half health exactly. Go for Flower Trick again. We outspeed because Garganacle is slow as anything. Substitute will absolutely break. That's a crit. I just critted a sub, and that makes me very sad because I am sure that probably would have ended up killing Garganacle even without the crit. Okay. Well, so we've been Salt Cured. Unfortunate, but isn't going to do much damage to us. It actually does a little bit more than I was expecting. Not anything huge. Still not exactly nice for us. So we're going to go for a Flower Trick. I'm still predicting that he's just going to hard switch, or he's going to substitute again. Which would be really annoying if he did. Because if you watched in the last episode, we see Protect come off. This is an annoying stally Garganacle, and I hate it. And that probably means that we're going to see Substitute next turn. We don't have anything which really wants to, like, against this Pokemon would probably be a really good time to start setting up, but I don't have any Pokemon which want to set up, and he's probably going to go for Substitute. Oh no, there's the hard switch. Oh yes, he's done all that he could do. We see Iron Bundle come out. And the one-shot KO. It's a crit! I love that. I don't know if that crit mattered. We have Salt Cure damage going off still. Still unfortunate. But we will see the next Pokemon. Because I'd be very surprised if Garganacle came out again. Clodsire, so Poison Ground. We're still just going Flower Trick. It's our hardest move. It's sadly not super effective due to that poison typing. It's a crit. Why is that so many critical hits? I'm pretty sure every time I've successfully hit, Meowscarada has got a critical hit. I don't quite understand how that's happened, but I'm not going to complain. We're going to go with Flower Trick again. That should be enough to yeah, it's a crit again. Is Flower Trick a high critting move? I don't think it is. And I don't think you can put any stats up for critical hits. I'm going to check that, because honestly I don't know. We're gonna see the Garganacl come out. It's her last Pokemon. Absolutely checking. Oh, it always lands crit. Okay. Didn't actually know that about Flower Trick, but that explains why Flower Trick is so good. Never misses, always lands a crit. Did not know that. Didn't actually ever really pay attention to Flower Trick, even though Meowscarada was my starter Pokemon. Right, I'm gonna expect the substitute because it's the only thing really he can do. He doesn't go for a sub, or he's not going to survive to go for a sub. So Meowscarada, definitely the MVP of probably this episode, because I'm pretty sure both of our wins have been because of Meowscarada. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's episode. If you have any teams which you would like me to use in the next episode, put the rental codes down in the comments. And if you have liked this video, feel free to subscribe and leave a like rating. It really helps out. If you haven't enjoyed, leave a comment, tell me how I can improve. I'm very new to YouTube, and honestly I would love to be able to improve. But without any further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!